welcome to Jigsaw Shed. Now, I've not really spoken about PPE before, but it is something that I'm highly conscious of, especially being in a small workshop environment where anything I do with the lathe, any of the other tools, will kick up dust, and it will put the dust into the air. I'm then at risk of breathing it in and damaging my lungs. I do have an air filter that's great at circulating the air, pulling stuff out of the air, obviously a dust extractor as well, but it's not enough in this space. So whenever I come in here, I will always generally put on my mask and wear this for sort of quite long periods of time. Now, this mask has to pull quite tight to my face to make sure that all gaps are sealed, and I will always walk out here with marks around the face. And yeah, it's not very comfortable. It will quite often, if I haven't got the seal right, it will steam up my glasses, especially if I change position as well. Sometimes it just pushes the mask differently. There's also a lot of condensation build up on the inside, so quite often I'll lean over and there's water dripping out the front. Obviously, I wear this as well when I'm doing other DIY tasks. So yeah, having something that's comfortable but doing a good job is important. And this sort of doesn't quite hit the comfortable stage. However, I've had the company Basecamp approach me, and they've asked me to test out their dust mask. Now, I think from what I understand is they started out with doing gear for cyclists and sort of on the safety aspect, but they've quickly developed into creating masks, so when cyclists are out and everything. But then those started becoming popular with people in the DIY sector and sort of just, yeah, workshops and everything. And they've come up with this Dust Mask M Pro, which is supposed to be comfortable. It's got a carbon filter in there. They're suggesting it's an enhanced breathability, very light, and you can wear it for prolonged periods of time. So this suggests that each filter will last about 20 to 30 hours or more of continuous use in a heavy dust exposed environment, and if you're just doing light tasks, it can do 50 to 60 hours plus of continuous work. So yeah, very interested in trying this. Obviously, suggested applications are for particulates such as grinding, sweeping, sanding, bagging, mowing, and then vapors and contaminants such as painting, varnishing, pollution, mechanic work, public safety work, medical use. And there's also from allergens for gardening, other outdoor activities, and animal grooming. However, obviously, dust and vapors are what I generally do in here. So the vapors being from aerosolized paints, and yeah, so I'm really interested to see how this goes. Now, the interesting thing is the mask is washable, whereas the filter isn't, but you can wash the mask out as well with, it says here, in lukewarm water and with mild soap solution. Yeah, so let's get it open. So there's a whole pack of filters there. So it says Basecamp M Pro Mask is specifically designed for professionals who require mask wearing for over 8 hours daily. So yeah, and then the key features, so filtration rate of 99.6%, fully adjustable thick L strap for long lasting comfort and secure fit, adjustable metal nose clip for fog free fit, and one-way exhalation valves to keep you cool and dry. Obviously reusable design and low profile shape to fit seamlessly with other personal protective gears, because that's the other thing. The other mask doesn't work very well when I'm putting having to have glasses on, ear defenders or anything like that. It always pushes the mask out of position. So yeah, then just various instructions about it as well. So in there, it's currently got a set of filters in there as well, which is great. So I can basically use it straight away. So let's see. Sits really well. Feels comfortable enough. Fairly close in there, but I can't feel any air escaping either side just by straight away putting it on. Obviously just through the valves. So let's find some glasses. Let's see if I pop this on there, which normally I would put them on the other mask would start steaming and I'm standing there forever tightening stuff. So let's see. Right, slight bit of steering, so I just need to make sure I get that nose clip adjusted. Let's just see how this goes. So just press in with both fingers onto the nose clip. It seems to work. I may have to make some slight adjusting still as time goes on, just to make sure it is right, but we'll see. But yeah, it would have steamed up very quickly already with the other mask. I think my forehead is quite sweaty. And it's, yes, this is the other thing, is does it change position if I keep moving? It's because being active. No, it seems to stay in position. So I need to test it out with fittings. Well, I've now managed to test this mask out in a range of different activities, and I have to say, I am impressed. It is comfortable to wear for long periods and doesn't interfere with all the other equipment that I've got as well. But I did find that I've had to tighten down on the nose clip a lot more than I thought I would, and tighten it up at the back more. So it did leave a bit of redness, as I had to do this because I had some fogging going on, and also when I was doing the lacquer, there was a bit of the vapor coming in still, or I could sense that there was from the smell. So wasn't too happy with that, but I did get in touch with Basecamp, and they sent me some nose foam bits that's designed for this purpose, where your face don't quite match the shape of the mask, or not the shape of the mask, but where your face just means that things don't fit as uniformly as it was intended. So I'll give a go with those foam pads and see how they work. Right, so before we do add those, I'm going to replace the filter. So I've used it quite a bit, and I think it's only fair that I put a new filter in to put the foam pads on. So it's just an untwist here, bring that out. And there should be a little rubber diaphragm there as well. Just take that out. Just put that both over there. So that's a used filter. Let's
over to the side. And brand new filter out. So again, just into there. So line the hole. So that was a bit that was on the inside. So if we let's just get that. Okay. Let's do the other side as well while we're at it. Right. So those two are in place. Now there are instructions in the booklet for these as well. It's up there. So there is a little pin that it just sits on. So just over that. And then this one, just find the clip part. And then if you need to know which way to turn. So best thing to do is to try and keep, without twisting this up too much, is you want to keep the hole parts down so that it's not breathing up into the maskets, into the glasses itself. So it's just, I should have, let's just take that off a moment. So ideally, if I let's just start again. So I can twist this other part as much as I can, but if I try and keep the valve parts down, down as much as possible there. So let's go this side then as well. Put the valve over that pin. That facing down as much as possible. Make sure it's closed, is that way. There we go. That's clicked in. Right, so that's the filter installed. Now, with these, they do say to, before you remove the adhesive liner, that you hold the foam liner in place to see just where best it needs to fit. So let's get that open. Now there's quite a few of them, because every time you replace a filter, you need to put a new one on. Pop these away. Work. Well, let's give this a go.
Well, that little foam insert made such a big difference for me, to the point where I tested it out last night when it was really hot in here. I was sweating loads, so I put that on, put the new visor on that I got this weekend, and even put some glasses on underneath this, so to really try and see what happens with that heat trapped in there whilst using the mask. And nothing, the glasses did not steam up, or the visor neither. So yeah, really pleased with that. And I really like this mask in terms of the general tasks that I do with dust and everything, so obviously in the woodwork, but also other DIY tasks, and it will definitely be a permanent fixture in my toolbox. Now, I did find that when I was using the aerosols, I could still get some of the smell of that, so it didn't, for me, it didn't block out all those particles, I would say. Although they say that the carbon layer in here is supposed to attract those finer particles, I didn't find it was as great for that, so I might, for those little times that I use those, still stick back with the FPP3 mask that I had before. But I will see what Basecamp says about that as well. But yeah, definitely can recommend this mask, as it is comfortable to wear for long periods, and definitely keeps the dust out of your nose and throat. So yeah, if you're interested in that, please do check the link out below, or even in the card above, and there's a 10% discount code that you can use, which I will have in the description for you as well. So please do check that out if you're interested. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you've not done so yet. And I hope to see you next time, hopefully for another wood turning video itself. Take care.